Welcome to No Limits to Success, the podcast that empowers you to break barriers and achieve your dreams. Hosted by Les Moir, this show brings you inspiring conversations with trailblazers who redefine success in business and life. Les interviews guests ranging from startup founders to industry titans, uncovering their hard-won wisdom, innovative strategies, and the mindset that propelled them to extraordinary heights. Get ready to unlock your potential and discover that in the world of success, there truly are no limits.
Welcome to the No Limits for Success podcast, where we explore the journeys of inspiring individuals who have shattered boundaries and achieved remarkable success. I'm your host, Les Moir, and today we are interviewing two exceptional guests, Sergio Carrallo and Caroline Stanbury, who exemplify the fusion of celebrity, entrepreneurship, and personal growth. Caroline is a dynamic entrepreneur who has seamlessly transitioned from the fashion industry and reality television to becoming a successful businesswoman and a property developer. She's built an impressive portfolio and continues to inspire many with her fearless approach to business and life. Sergio is a former professional footballer who has ventured into the world of entrepreneurship and property development, and his journey from sports to business showcases his dedication, resilience, and achieving success. The media has often focused on their celebrity status, but meeting them in person a couple of weeks ago and learning about their entrepreneurial and property development backgrounds showcased a whole new dimension of their achievements for me. Today we're going to dive into those diverse experiences, uncover their motivations, and explore how they've navigated challenges and the triumphs of their careers. Let's go.
How are you today?
Yeah, very good. How are you?
Hi.
Good. Happy to see you.
Welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. The media often focuses on your celebrity status, but meeting you both a couple of weeks ago in Brisbane was great, and learning more about your entrepreneurial journeys and your property development background was very interesting. I'm a business coach and just have an interest in that area. So I know that you guys both have dynamic careers spanning fashion, television, football, and now entrepreneurship. So what do you find that lights you up about your business ventures, and why?
For us, we were just talking about it. It's just every day is different. I think routine for us is something that we're not used to.
Killers,
And so every day is, when you're doing a podcast, you're meeting new people all the time. When you do reality TV, we've just been in Australia. Now we're in New York. Monday we're in Paris. Every day is different. I was on E-Entertainment, Access Hollywood, People, everything yesterday. And now I'm doing this, then it's nuts. So
I think wake up in the morning and then really, have a completely different day than yesterday, every day.
We've just gone out and got a coffee in New York, and now we're talking to all of you in Australia.
I think, when you figure out a business model that can give you that freedom,
life,
and that can be implemented in your life, within your lifestyle, I think that's
really amazing.
That's incredible to be
like
honest.
Being a business coach, you can do that from anywhere you want to be in the world, which is a complete joy, and a lot of people don't get to do that, and you're helping people at the same time.
Yes, absolutely. That's it's really what lights me up, is seeing that transformation in people, and again, the change in lifestyle for me when I switched over was great too. And Caroline, in your ventures, did you have anybody that you looked up to or modeled yourself after?
Yes. At the time when I started my online business, we had Natalie Mazame and her partner, name's completely gone out of my head, Carmen Busquets, and they were the biggest female sort of like online website. I just wanted to be them. And Carmen became a mentor to me. She was so kind when I started mine, and I'll never forget that, because she taught me that no matter what in life, to share. She gave me all her, manufacturers. She gave me the boxing. She never thought of me as competition, because she was already there. So she was like, off you go, and so helpful. And I think that's such an amazing lesson in life, because so many people are like mine. They're so scared to share. And if you share, actually, I think the world gives you something good back.
Good things come to you.
Yes, I agree so much. I think competition is is, it brings us energy to what we do and making sure that we're the best. But at the same time, I think sharing with others, it also gives us this dynamic of giving back, especially to those who are starting out. And that's what I enjoy. And Sergio, your journey from professional football to entrepreneurship, well, how has coaching and mentoring played a role in your life in both sports and business?
I mean, since I was little, I've been having, all these, figures of like, it could be like professional athletes, in this case, Cristiano Ronaldo, like different key players, in the sports industry, in the business industry that I really look up to. And I always kind of like follow, and I would love to, to be, or like to, to learn from them. And I think, I didn't have anyone really close to me as a mentor, but, it was kind of like, always believing on myself and trying to just do the best I could in, in soccer, in this case, in the beginning, and everything came along my way. But I think, when I transitioned into business, I mean, I think, different people that came, within different times really helped me to create and develop things. For example, in the case of Bali, I met an Italian guy, young guy. He owned 3 hotels in Bali, and I kind of, really look up to him that way because I wanted to create something like that. So I learned from him. So I think, there's different people that comes, in different times along your journey that you kind of learn from them, and then you keep going, and they will come different people at different times. So,
Yes, and I've had the same experience through my working life. There's different people you take different things from, and you really implement the same things in your life and grow from lots of different people. And I guess one of the questions that, because we all have challenges in business, what challenges would you say that you've faced, some of the biggest ones, and how did you overcome them?
Oh my God, I've had many. I mean,
day to day, on a day-to-day basis,
well, just now, it took us ages that we had to send all our gummies back. We've been talking about Bust the Label forever. It's still not here. They're arriving. They've just arrived, actually. They'll be in America very soon. So that's super exciting. But we're 7 months delayed or something ridiculous because the packaging was awful and we had to send it back. So, that's just, these things happen.
It's a learning process, like everything that you start, nothing is going to go the way you want it, and even
doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, doesn't matter if you're Joe Blogs, the same things happen to the same people.
Even you just start with a vision in that business, the vision is going to change along the way.
I'm an entrepreneur. I was sued for 8 years. I won it. I won everything. But it was 8 difficult years of my life. And tons of stuff has happened to me. And you just keep going. That's it. You can't give up. There's
even with Bali, for example, I had like I don't know, 5 different architects, and then at the end I switched completely, one with another one. Then I got a different team, and it's just, I think it's the hustle and the challenges along the way.
But when you look back, you're like, oh my God, like when I was in that law case, let me tell you, it was the worst 8 years of my life. But then I learned how to cope with it, right? I knew them not to open a lawyer's letter on a Friday and open it on a Monday. And by now, when I've won everything, I'm like, God, that really made me who I am. It made me stronger. It showed me I can get through anything.
And even like in real estate, in Dubai, when we built our house, we went through ups and downs. It was just a big hustle. And at the end, when we build it now, and now living on it, it's incredible.
Everything.
It's just incredible to see, it was so much painful, but it's amazing to see the result and how we brought that to life. And I think, instead of focusing on the end goal, just really enjoy the process of building it, and the journey of it, because that's, I think, the beauty. Because then when you build it and then you're extremely successful, you look back and then you're like, oh my God, you remember those moments, how amazing.
Yes, I think a lot of the time when you look back on like you say, you've grown through that, and you come out of it with a new identity or new energy, and you know that you can cope with as much as faces you in the future. So, and I guess what would you say that helps you keep evolving as you try new things? And I know you in business, you have a tendency to step up to the next thing or change something and go into a new venture. And what energizes you for the next one?
I mean, we have in our ecosystem, we have our key businesses that we run, and we,
We're sticking to those.
It depends and are based on us, and we stick
Yeah.
to those. And then we have all these, B businesses that could be extremely successful, but they're up there,
But they're not the cake.
They're not the
They're
cake.
just a cherry.
So the cake is there, the foundation is there. It really, that's what it's all about. And then all those extra projects on the top, we just try to make it
If
happen.
one happens, that's amazing.
It's
If
amazing.
it doesn't, nothing changes.
But the key is what we control, which is the cake.
Yes. So you've established over time what's your core business is that you're always going to maintain, yeah. And what led you to choose those paths? Was it just natural that went down there, or you
progression?
Yeah, natural, and then understanding what really fits with us,
What
and
people want from us.
yeah, and just something that it depends on us. It's based on us.
Yes, and I guess that leads to the question that you've got pretty high demands in being in the public eye yourselves, but how do you balance that with your personal and your professional goals?
Well, we work together, so that helps for us. Me with the children, it's difficult. I sort of set limits on how long I'm prepared to go away for. And then, again, making sure that we have full-on summer holidays together. That's just us.
We try to find a healthy balance between both sides of it, because obviously it's never easy, because we want to try to make the most of both sides, but it's just understanding both sides.
It's always a challenge especially when it gets busy and things come in and challenges
We've
come
got
up.
3 teenagers who all require 3 independent things. They don't want to do the same thing. So splitting our time is very, very hard.
Yeah. Well, look, I love having a chat to you. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. That was lovely.
Absolute pleasure. Have a great
Thank
day.
you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to No Limits to Success with Les Moir. We hope today's episode has sparked new ideas and motivation for your own journey. Remember, the only ceiling on your success is the one you create in your mind. To connect with Les's guests and explore their work, check out the links in our show notes. And if you want to dive deeper into the No Limits mindset, visit our website at nolimitstosuccess.com.au for exclusive content, resources, and upcoming events. And don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a review. It helps others discover the show. Until next time, keep pushing boundaries and redefining what is possible. And remember, there are no limits to success.